G'day, Andrew Roberts here from Podiatry Hive, and I'm giving you here a very useful template on inducting one of your team members, and I wanted to just talk you a little bit through how to use this template. Now, the first thing I'm going to point out, the most important time of one of your employees or team members' career is out of their entire career that they work with you, day one is beyond doubt the most important day they will have with you. Okay, I'm just going to say that again. Day one is the most important day a team member will have with you in their entire career with you, followed closely by week one. And we want to induct your team members into the culture of your business, of your practice. You want to be able to understand that if you don't set the rules, your team will make them up. And an induction process or system is a really powerful way for you to correctly induct every team member coming into your practice. And for those of you that don't have team members, I'm going to be really blunt. You need to jump the bullet and go and get some, because you cannot run these practices without team. Every single person, even if you're a sole practitioner, will benefit off team members. And it doesn't matter even if you've got one team member, I would still put a lot of energy and effort into Induction Program. I do it regardless of what business I'm delivering. So this is actually an example of a former client that I work with from a mortgage company. It's a Word document, which means that you can swipe it, replace your logo, and make the changes. So I've kept it very simple. When inducting a team member, you want to think of three things: before week one, during week one, after week one. And so look at this. It's so clever, because this, remember, 96% of problems in business are system related, not team related. So this just gives you the system. And so, you know, the induction program in this guy's practice or business started 3 weeks out. So prior to starting, arrange. And basically, when you go through this, you tick: have I lined up their PCs, their logins, set their printer up, phone, because imagine that a team member arrives on day one and all these things are set up for them. In this particular guy's business, people would arrive, a new team member would arrive, and they'd have their own desk, they'd have their business cards printed, they'd have an email account set up, and so this person's feeling, wow, this is a professional business. This is key, this point. If a team member feels it's a professional business, they feel they need to be what? They need to be professional. So a new welcome letters go on, parking information, schedule for the first week. The more professional you treat team members coming into your practice, the more professional they will be. So there's a whole lot of things. You'll notice you arrange 2 $25 gift vouchers for the new starter to give to the top 2 colleagues who help them the most. What a great idea. 4 $10 lunch vouchers. Give them access to the internet site, the procedures manual. Why not start getting them working on the procedures manual? Now on day one, you present them with a list of the required tools. Remember to show them where the bathrooms are. Give them access keys. Arrange for them to have lunch with a new employee. Introduce them to all the staff members. So this is getting all the thinking out of your head onto a system. Taking them through the policies. So all the different ways the business works. What else have we got here? Glossary of buzzwords. Take them through the manual, helping to find their personal goals. So this particular client of mine created a really nice, we work on an alignment session with people on our high-level black belt program and get them clear on their personal goals. So he actually also swiped some of that information and applied that to his business. So we've got after first day, but as soon as possible, develop an individual growth plan for the first 3 months. Within the first month, check their computer competency. So this stuff's not run off winging it. Do a frustration survey, other points. And then basically you have to sign off on it. Yes, I've done this. So you'll notice that this is a really, really valuable template. I personally feel this is valued at about $5,000, this one template alone. I'm just saying that purely from an angle of if you induct someone effectively, it'll stop a whole lot of problems for you down the track. Okay, it'll give them structure. This is an opportunity for you to share your vision of the business, get them motivated. You start them poorly, they will finish poorly. You don't set the rules on day one, they'll make them up. You'll find that you'll walk in 3 weeks later and they'll be sloppy. They'll be on Facebook and stuff because you didn't set the rules, you didn't get them organized. So, very valuable document. I hope you get a lot of use out of it. Till next time, all the best. Thank you.